Alright, I just done watched the first episode of the exciting new Marvel TV series called Legend, and now me head hurts. It's an Excellent Men spin-off, but it don't have that much to do with the Excellent Men, other than the loose idea of the central character, and that they sometimes call him a mutie. Legend, Daniel Stevens, he is played fantastically by James McAvoy. Really good acting in this from him. My three favouriteest bits were when Daniel Stevens, they are interrogating him, and then he realises that they are actually scared of him. That bit was really good. My second favourite bit was when he was in a pool and he was like, I am crazy. That bit was really good. My third favourite bit was a bit at the end, but it was ruined because they had some really rubbish, copyright free, 28 Days After sounding music playing under the whole thing. But the bit where Daniel Stevens is like, is this the real life or is this just fantasy? That bit was really good. James McAvoy, he holds it all together. Without him, it would be significantly less good. My fourth favourite bit though is where his sister, who I wouldn't say no to, she lets him live in her basement and he smashes up a lamp cause he don't love lamp. And the sister comes down and she is like, Daniel, what was that? And Daniel, he is like, whoops-a-doodle, I done dropped that lamp. And then his sister picks up some garden shears off the wall and she's like, I'm gonna go and do some gardening. And then she also grabs all the other sharp tools. And it is funny because she thinks her brother is mental. Speaking of mental, this does a pretty good job of respecting mental illness and not just using it for the sake of it. We spend a lot of time in a loony bin and those bits are actually pretty good. It kind of made us think it would have been a good setup to just stay in the loony bin for a whole season, but he does get out by the end of the episode. I like the bits where he has been interrogated by baddies. Those scenes are the best ones. There's also music in this, so if you like music, this one, it has got a song by The Who. It's got Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. She's Like a Trained Bull, classic song from them. And if you're not into the 60s and drugs and hippies, well, it's okay because we got some smelly hippie druggies from the early 90s. We've got a song by James's Addiction. It plays when Daniel Stevens goes crazy. The show is very artsy-fartsy and there is a bit that is upside down and a salsa dance number which I can't explain. And I can't explain a lot of this. It's quite hard to follow. You can't look away for a minute because then you'll be more confused. And there's one bit where they film the woman and she has got loads of backlight behind her and it's meant to be symbolic. It's meant to be like she is an angel or a ray of light, really beginner level symbolism. Or maybe she just has the mutie power of stage lights that follow her around. But stuff like that is fine for one shot, but they do it for a full scene. And then in some shots, like, there is a shot with her and a doctor and it just looks like shit. Like they haven't bothered to put filters on the camera to black out the light coming through the window. I think that the show definitely could have done with at least one verified idiot working on it. So that they could say, I don't even get what's going on here. So that the director could go, oh, you're right, I'm too busy trying to be enigmatic and mysterious. You probably will be put off by how stylish and A-level media student some of the experimentation is. This is a bit like David Lynch, if David Lynch wasn't a load of shite and pretentious ponderous rubbish. The CGI, which stands for computerized graphics images, it is obvious at the end, and the one thing that I wasn't into was that there wasn't a variant cover for it. The story can be hard to follow because it has an unreliable narrator and it jumps around and you don't know what's going on, and then there's a bit, I mean, how embarrassing is this, right? There's one bit where they filmed it in the wrong aspect ratio. How humiliating. There is a romance in it if you are romantic. Daniel Stevens, he falls in love with a really bland looking girl through the power of a montage, and they hold a scarf, and there is a sweet bit where he kisses her reflection. James McAvoy as Daniel Stevens, legend. They never call him legend, I don't think, but he really does hold it all together. He makes you care about Daniel Stevens, and there's a bit where he tries to hang himself, and the other actors, they weren't that great. April, she is in it from Recreational Parks, but she isn't in it that much really. She's quite annoying, but she's meant to be. And they actually do a good subversion of expectations, because you think she's going to be in his head like Tyler Perry in Fighting Club, and that she is imaginary. But then she dies horrifically in a wall, and then she is in his head like Tyler Perry in Fighting Club, and she is imaginary. But I reckon that is the Shadow Man pretending to be her, because the baddie is clearly the Shadow Man. So I suppose there is maybe two characters from comics if the Shadow Man is in it. But that is my other problem. At the end, we meet loads of muties, and they are all original. Why bother doing that? Use comic book ones, and then some people will be immediately invested in them a little bit. The ones we get here are really generic, like there is a man who pushes people away, and the main one, the girlfriend, she's basically just Rouge. She can't be touched by people, and then when Daniel touches her, they swap bodies for a bit. Then we end with an odd lady with blonde hair who is meant to be like the leader of these budget excellent men. And I got annoyed because they went with an odd lady with blonde hair who isn't from the comics, when they could have went with January Jones as Emma Frosties, and I would have rated this 100 golden stars, but I can't do that. So I'm only going to rate it 7 thumbs up.